Hey guys, Zazo here. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, turn those notifications on. We're not as active as we used to be, but we still like to see those numbers, and we still put out the odd video. And I gotta tell you, it is a whole different game pushing Town Hall 7s now. If you haven't noticed, there seems to be a lot of people getting to Legends, and some are saying that it is easier to get there. It is not in some ways, and it is in other ways. Now, shields have been extended, which does help, but also all Town Hall 12s have been removed out of the system, which does help. But then now, because of that, the matchmaking system has reverted back to when it was changed in 2015, and it took us a while to get that over with. So be prepared for hard defenses. I mean, last night I was 5,007 cups, and I was found by a player who was 3,200. So yeah, congratulations, Supercell. You definitely have a fair and balanced system, but that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about the number 2 Town Hall 7 in the world right now, and number 1 post Legends League, because that does matter. However, I will love to see it when the record gets officially broken, and now it's actually going to take still the same thing as before. It's going to take some time, some luck, and some patience, but it's still going to take skill. But all the skill in the world can be thrown away by one other player having way more luck than you. All it's going to take is to find, and I know it's happened already. There was a Town Hall 7 that found a Town Hall 8 when they entered into Legends League. And then they got messed over because they entered at the wrong time and they had to start taking defense. There is a very exact time to enter in so that you can get your 8 attacks. But bank on 7. And if it messes up, you're only going to get 1. So you got to be kind of careful with that, but you're going to have to be attacking bases like these. And I'm not going to stick around for this whole video. I'm just here for this little bit to say hi to everybody, make my appearance, and then I will pop out of here. And you're going to be attacking bases like this. You pretty much got to bank on the fact that you're going to only find Town Hall 12s. Now, there are going to be some 10s and 11s, maybe even 9s, 8s, and a 7. It's going to happen. The record is going to get blown out of the water, and it's going to happen possibly a couple times. I could see it getting up as high as around 5,100 if things go right. Like I said, I mean, all it's going to take is finding that right base. If you find a Town Hall 7 and you're a Town Hall 7 and you 3-star, which I better work on my Town Hall 7 P7 skills. That base I showed in one of my other videos, that the legendary Town Hall 7 had failed on. And I did say it is a tricky base and it can get you. It has gotten me a couple times lately. It's starting to aggravate me. So yeah, I better just start being like the nubs and spamming all my dragons and quit trying to plan my attack to go in right.
Oh, Zazo, you better be careful. People are always watching.
Yeah, they are. There's probably plenty of people out there that want to show a few of my raids to the public, but I like to keep those as close to me as possible. It happens, guys. You're going to fail. It happens. That's why I try not to target people too much when they fail, unless they've been a bit of a troll throughout their career and they've targeted other people during their times of sorrow. Well, then I usually leave them alone. But if I have a reason, basically don't give me a reason. And so that's right. We might as well talk about Heist a little bit. Now, some of you have seen the other video on Heist. Heist is from the Philippines and a young lady. For those of you that say, tell him congratulations, I have told her congratulations. Getting up into that second place. 1 cup away from tying the record, 2 cups away from taking it. And basically, as you can see throughout these raids, doing exceptionally well. I pretty much banked on getting the 8 attacks and getting 3 cups for each attack to be 24 cups. So you want to be about 50-24 to 50-26 when you enter into Legends League. And then, again, you have to do it right or you're going to end up taking a defense or 2 before you get all of your attacks done, which is going to mess everything up. So it's still going to take some luck. And as you can see, with the strat that Heist is going with, basically, I mean, all you're going to be able to hope for is Town Hall 12s and trying to get 30 to 40%. Now, Heist does have a raid. I'm not going to show it. It's on my other phone, actually, where she does 50% 2-star, a base that looks very similar to this one without the Inferno Tower at the bottom. It was in a friendly challenge, however, but I don't like giving away some of the players' strats that they use for certain aspects of the game, and that's one of the ones where it could be a little bit different than this one. So I'm just not wanting to put it out there because, yeah, some of you I don't want to help. LOL. Yeah. That's just for my haters out there that like to watch the videos but pretend like they're not watching the videos. Thanks for the views, by the way. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And I was watching this. Oh, man, that would have been so nice if you could have squeaked in there and grabbed that eagle. I was wondering if maybe had it come with them loons from the side, could have got them into that air defense and then sunk the other dragons in across from that side, getting them into the eagle to pull it down. That would have been awesome to have seen. There are Town Hall 7s out there that do have eagles on their profiles. It's especially easy if you can get somebody and revenge hit them and then they've set up an art base because they've either quit or gone inactive or farming, and you get your chance to go in there. You don't really want to take that risk if you're a Town Hall 7 doing a revenge hit, especially if you're going to lose a bunch of cups. But in these situations, yeah, that would have been cool to have seen. It's pretty close. And pretty much with everything that I've told you over the years, it's all about patience. Letting the troops do their job. Do not rush it. If you rush it, you're going to trigger that eagle. You trigger that eagle, you're going to get yourself into trouble. And for the most part, you're probably better off to not try for the 2-star, especially if the Town Hall's inside. You're almost not going to get it at all. It's going to take a bit of luck. And if you think you're going to get the Town Hall, make sure you save your max loons for the Town Hall because it loves to eat up dragons. So just a little tip for you guys there. That's kind of how you get it if it is a show-based one. But again, remember, there are a lot of traps. There could be the Teslas. There could be air mines and tornadoes. So do not spam all your troops down or you will find yourself in trouble again. And another nice 4 cups. So everybody knows that the current record is at 5,049 cups, and that was under the old system, and everybody always loves to draw lines post updates and pre-updates, and I am drawing that line there now. That 5,048 cups to me is the new world record post update. That's always a great noise to have ringing in the background. Make sure never to load up a new device while recording, because it is a much different system now. Under the old system, defenses were not as bad as they are today. You were not limited on attacks. You could find other bases because, you know, there's just not a lot of Town Hall 11s and 10s and 9s up in Legends League anymore, so you just not having the same system that there once was. As well as there is nobody higher to find you anymore, so those defenses are going to be much worse than they were in the past. But it seems like between clan games and between events, and if it's not a weekend, and if it's not a long holiday, and if it's not the summertime, then clouds are okay. Now, I know that pretty much limits you. You're like, well, Zazo, that's not very many days a week that it leaves you with. No, you're right. You can bank on like a few good days a week, and it's the good days that can make up for the bad ones. but you can also get yourself into a rut and stuck at a wall for what can seem like years for some of us. And again, you know, it was all about time, luck, and patience. And now it's still the same thing, but oh man, do you have to risk it to get the biscuit? And I love that movie, Fired Up. By the way, there's a little plug for that movie. None of you that have seen it, go check it out. It's funny. Fired Up. Which brings me towards the end of this video and myself, just a quick little note. Now, I am in the middle of still thinking about a relaunch. It's not necessarily for this channel, and it wouldn't be a relaunch, it would be a launch of a channel. As I've always said, you know, gaming hasn't really been my big thing, and I'm more about education. I love to educate people. I love science. I love philosophy. And I really don't like trolls or people who lie, who are disingenuous, deceptful, and just plain fraudulent. So I'm kind of working on something there too, but I'll keep posting some videos here. I love you guys. Peace and love. See you in the next video. I'm out.